I said, you will send me the exact model of car I'm driving, or better, and come and get me. Why are you going to come and get me? Not because I'm arrogant, because I ain't riding in a tow truck. And I refuse to accept less in my life when I paid the price to have more. That's a revelation all by yourself. You better grab that thing. And the second issue is because in the contract, they promise to provide transportation for a set amount of time. And do you not understand, when anything goes wrong with your life, when it's your life, you're responsible. But when it's God's life, it's God's hand, then it's his job to take care of your hand. It's his job to take care of your stuff. As long as it's your baby, your child, your husband, your job, your car, your stuff, your supply, your stuff, it's your responsibility. You got to fix it. You got to make it. You got to love them. You got to sex them. You got to talk to them. You got to emotionally be there. You got to do everything you can to try to change the situation. But when it becomes God's, when it's God's car, you fix it, God. I ain't got it. When it's God's wife, she acting a fool, God, you straighten her. See, when you take ownership of stuff, then it's yours. So what? Because now he surrenders his hand to the hand of God. The problem is you're sometimes willing to render your ability, but your lack of ability you have trouble with. And some of you are the reverse. As long as the hand is good, you want to maintain it. But when the hand gets bad, then you want to chunk it off to God. But this man says, God, I don't know when it happened. Whether it happened in between the reach. Did it happen as he reached or after he reached? But the text says that his hand became whole. Brother and sister, I know I ain't got much time and I can't stay long, but please understand me that if you got the faith, Mike, to give God your limitedness, give God what you can't handle. My home jacked up, my family jacked up, my situation jacked up, and God says, give it to me. But God, I got these chickens. I'm going to let them roost, God. I'm going to crack these eggs. I'm going to rasp my bear. I can fry my own chicken. But God said, if you want to give it up, then I'm God enough to handle it. And there comes a time in your life that you're sitting right there on the edge of saying, God is saying, what you got? Stretch out your hand. Give me what you can't handle. Give me what you can't fix. Don't you cry another night. Don't you tuck another hand. Be transparent and give me what you got. Reverend, I'm dealing with pornography. Give it to God. I'm a freak. Give it to God. I'm a homo. Give it to God. I'm a lesbian. Give it to God. I'm just a down-out adulterer, fornicator, a liar. I got issues. Be transparent. Release it. All you got to do is give it. But Reverend, I'm angry. I'm holding on forgiveness. I don't like my son's wife. I don't like my baby daddy. I don't like my family members. I don't like how they walked on me and used me. I just don't like them. I ain't mad with them, just don't say their name. If you can't eat dinner with them, they still your enemy. If you can't buy nothing for them, they still your enemy. Because the Bible said, do good to those that do evil to you. Wait a minute. Those that despitefully use, he told you to bless them. You angry when you can't bless your enemies. If your enemies ask you for a shirt and you couldn't buy it for them, you angry. He didn't say your enemies had to ask to be blessed, because the blessing doesn't come because of asking. It becomes because of a lifestyle, because they've chosen. The Bible, oh God, I want to deal with this one. The Bible says, bless those that despitefully use. That's why the enemies of God are so blessed, because God blesses those that despitefully use him and take advantage of him. Please understand, I got to leave. I got to go. But hear what I'm trying to say. Hear me clearly. God says, I need you to be transparent.